Hey, what's good, everybody? It's your boy Tony Max, because you know I do it to the max, coming right back at y'all again with another great episode of Truth to Life. Okay, y'all, in today's episode, we're going to discuss coping skills and how the lack of having good coping skills can and does affect the longevity of relationships. You ready? Hope you got your pen and your pad. Come on, let's dig in. Now, how exactly do you handle yourself in the face of adversity? When a problem takes place, when a problem pops up and presents itself, how do you go about that? Primarily in relationships. That's my main focus. I mean, it affects every area, of course, but primarily relationships is the main thing that I'm going to deal with today. Now, here's the deal. When your spouse or your mate does something to get on your nerves, what do? Are you passive aggressive? Passive aggressive, for those of you guys that don't know what it is basically when you just let it slide and you ignore it, and then that happens so much for such a long period of time until one day they do something that's really small and you explode. And then when you explode, it's not in a good way at all. It's all bad and really bad. You say hurtful, mean things, hopefully that you don't mean, and it could actually be the destruction of a relationship, which is the reason why we're discussing having good coping skills, which is something that's actually a very healthy intellectual, emotional, and mental trait to possess, because it actually provides inner peace within the relationship to give you guys a peaceful environment when you guys are around one another. Now, when a situation presents itself, when one of you, the spouse or your mate, does something that get on your nerves, what do you do and how do you go about doing it? How do you address the situation? Are you passive aggressive, or are you aggressive, or are you straight up passive, or do you handle the situation in a very balanced and intelligent manner? Meaning not screaming, yelling, hollering, and using vulgar language, but actually in an intelligent way. Hey, look, honey, I didn't like when you did this, because when you did this, it made me feel like this, and that's not a good thing, because that's going to lead to this bad results over here, and because I love you and care about you, I don't want it to lead to that. I want us to have a good communication, an open line of communication, and I want us to have a smooth flow within our relationship. Well, I'm going to use myself as I do most of the time. Me and my ex, we just broke up. I had to let her go. Why, Tony? Why did you do that? Well, this is why. Because we kept having the exact same situation recur over and over and over. How many times am I going to tell you the same thing? I mean, I don't like repeating myself, dog. My job is not to be your dictator or your controller, or I said do this and you better. No, it's not that kind of game. Look, if you're really into me, guys, pay close attention to this. When a woman is really into you, she's going to be submissive to you with no problem. She's going to listen to you, and she's going to rock with you, and she's going to do her best to work things out with you to the best of her ability. Here was my problem. Although she promised, oh yes, I'm going to do this, and I'm going to get my mind right, and I know, look, check this out. Her problem was negative belief systems. And many times that comes from a toxic environment at home. So if you have a lot of negativity at home, then that can bleed over into who you are as an individual, and it can carry out into your relationships and be the primary reason why they're not successful. So if you guys don't have a good open line of communication, or if you're not willing to address a problem that your mate says to address because it's causing a problem for him or her, then maybe you're not really in love with that person, or maybe you don't really care about that person as much as you profess that you do, because anything worth having is worth working for, and work is not supposed to be easy. That's the reason why it's called work. And any two people, any husband and wife that have been married for any number of years, past 10 or probably even 5 or 10 years, but 20 or 30 years, and really long-lasting relationships, they'll be the first ones to tell you that it takes a lot of work. And when I say work, I mean self-work. Work on yourself. You're not perfect. You have a lot of issues to deal with. And when your mate brings one of your issues to you, you're not to go into defense mechanism mode and, oh, well, I'm going to attack you. Well, no, you're negative, and you're this, and you're that, even though you're just trying to tell them, hey, look, this is the problem. It needs to be addressed so that we can have a better relationship. So I'm not going to be going I'm not finna be playing no tug of war. I'm not finna be pulling nobody's teeth. Look, dog, once I bring you an issue, if you ain't addressed that issue with sincere interest and effort and sincerity and seriousness, then that just tells me what you think about me. Hey, everybody ain't for everybody. Dig it? There are women who think I'm handsome. There are women who may think I'm ugly. I don't know. I don't care. I know I'm a handsome guy. I'm not the most handsome guy, but I know I'm a handsome guy, and I take care of myself, and I'm about my money. I stay on my grind. I work hard, and I love hard, and I play hard. Well, here's the deal. If that woman is just not into you like that, then she's not going to be willing to put forth that extra effort to work on herself to give you a peaceful environment. And guys, for those of y'all that's listening, this is a two-way street. So it's not always the woman that's the problem. It's a two-way street. In my personal situation, I had issues, and when she brought those issues to my attention, I addressed them right then and there, instantly. You know why? Because I loved her and I cared about her. And I wanted her to have a very peaceful time in the relationship. I didn't want her to be in an environment or to be dealing with a person that she thought was not considerate of her feelings. I'm very considerate. That's the kind of dude I am, because I've been working on myself. I didn't start this yesterday. I've been working on myself for years because I have a personal commitment to personal quality within myself. It is important to me to make myself a better person because I know that there are many things that I don't know. So I love learning, I love reading, and I love listening. And I know that I have a long way to go to be the man that God wants me to be. So, that's a thing that's serious with me. Maybe it's not for everybody else, but it is with me. So when I run across a woman that does not take these things being primarily self-improvement, introspect, which is basically analyzing yourself and focusing on yourself, having the self-conversation with yourself about the things that are not perfect about yourself that you know you need to work on, or that someone else may have told you need to work on, that you so-called care about. And if you do really care for that person, then you'll put in the work. If you don't, then you won't. And that's just what it is. Me, personally, I'm not finna tolerate it. I'm not finna call you out your name. I ain't finna put my hands on you. I ain't even finna argue with you, dog. I sure ain't finna raise my voice. So guess what? You don't care enough about me to put in the same work that I'm already putting in for you? Holla, kick rocks, because I ain't gonna be able to do it. We not the tool, and I'm certainly not the one. I don't do all that, I'm gonna beat you up, and I'm a dude, and dudes don't do that. Men don't do that. It's just not that serious. It's too easy to replace them. It's millions, billions of women out here, baby. It don't matter if you don't like me. Guess what? For every one that don't like me, there's 20 more that do. So, hey, holla at your boy, Leroy. It's not that serious. But here's my point, though. If you guys happen to be in those relationships, that is a toxic relationship. The reason why, and I find myself really, it's kind of tough because I just broke up with her like yesterday. Yesterday sometime, and it's kind of tough because I know I'm gonna miss her and I do care about her and I love the girl and all that. But the way that I feel, my feelings for you are not more important than my peace of mind. See, my peace of mind, that's first place, baby. That comes number one. And if you creating problems because of your toxicity, your negativity, then I ain't gonna be able to do it. Because I care about you and love you and all that, I'm going to give you the opportunity to address this yourself. After you show me, after multiple times, that this is not something that you're willing to do, that you're committed to do, then you're not really committed to me, so I'm going to have to holler at you. I'm not going to waste no more of my time. I'm going to put it in the wind, baby. I don't chase them, I replace them, baby. It's too easy. For real. So, yeah, man, all any good woman wants is a good man that's going to get up and go to work, that's ambitious about getting his money, treats her well, doesn't cheat on her, and doesn't lie to her. I did all that back in the past when I was a young baby boy, but I'm not a young baby boy no more. I had to grow up. So I'm grown up. I'm on my grown man. I'm not trying to argue with you and play no games. If we can't talk and have an intelligent, civilized conversation without all the screaming and yelling and vulgarity and throwing things and all that old ghetto trash, I'm gonna holler at you because I don't rock like that, man. I don't rock like that at all. I deal with grown women. So if you're not on your grown woman, leave me alone. And right now, I'm really just enjoying, I think I done been by myself so long, I enjoy being by myself. So, hey, if you're not really A1 and a really compassionate, understanding, kind woman, then, you know, leave me alone, dog, because I'm not trying to hear it. Everybody come with some degree of baggage to whatever degree, some more than others, but I understand that because I understand I got my own little baggage. But I keep that minimized as much as possible to make sure that I don't infringe on her peace of mind. With that being said, it's your boy Tony Max. I just wanted to bring you a quick little old tidbit of information. Hopefully y'all like that, baby. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I need a lot of subscriptions. I got a new channel, man. I'm trying to get it in how I fit it in. So holla at your boy, Leroy. Don't forget, look up there at the top right-hand corner. I got my little clothing line called P.L.A.Y.A. Click on that. Got a little music up there too. Click on that. Support your boy. Get you a t-shirt or something. Or buy your track for $1 or whatever. Hey, I ain't doing no tripping. Just holler at your boy. Appreciate you. Thank you for all the love and the support. Peace and progress to all y'all. And I love all y'all. Thank y'all, man, for sure. One more again.